Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
We made it.
It's almost February, you know that? 2 days away.
I heard something about that.
Yeah.
I'm just typing in Happy Friday.
Oh.
Don't mind me. Hey, look. Happy Friday.
There we go. Look at that.
Friday.
The magic.
Friday.
Friday.
The magic of streaming.
Shoot, I wonder what's on iNet 6 right now. What do you think?
Take a shot. Let's see.
Should I just take a gamble?
Yep.
And see?
Let's roll the dice. It's a Friday.
The airport.
Oh, I like
Ford
that.
International Airport.
They've been busy
chilly.
there clearing snow off the runway.
What was it, 33?
33 days straight.
32 straight days clearing the snow.
What's the 2019 cold shuts down U of M?
It's a little bit of history.
Oh.
So you have compared this cold snap to 2019. And that year, cold shut down U of M and MSU. For U of M, it was the fourth time that had happened. And for MSU, it was the seventh. So it's not that cold.
No. It's cold out there, but not that cold.
It's darn cold. But it's not that cold.
You promised the coldest day of the week, and you have delivered.
It is
Yeah.
cold. It's certainly starting out that way. It's kind of nice to just mentally know that once we make it through today, it'll get better going forward. It's not going to be drastically better, but we're finally, I think, going to have temperatures in the 20s by the end of this weekend.
My
and
husband
go
sent
ahead.
me a picture of our Alexa, just that shows the temperature.
Oh.
And it said -6 in Wyoming. But
I believe it. That's another sub-zero morning out there. We're currently at 3 below in Grand Rapids, 11 below in Greenville. Notice on the temperatures, there is a variation out there. And those below zero temperatures is where we cleared out the earliest with the clouds. And that makes all the difference. That and, of course, the wind. And let's take a look at those current to wind chills. The wind is fortunately very, very light. If you recall, was a week ago at this time, we were talking about we had wind chills up around 20 to almost 30 below zero. So it's not as cold as a week ago. And it's not going to be as cold as this previous weekend was. So good news there.
no school cancellations
No
for
school
that.
cancellations. I think that's a good call, even though I'm sure there's a lot of kids walking to class. I've got to finally go to class. Nonetheless, wind chill is cold as 16 below up there in the Big Rapids area. So quite a streak. Temperatures past 2 weeks, 12 consecutive days below average, about 12 degrees below average. You really have to take a look at the time of year, too. I mean, this is the coldest time of year, and they have temperatures 12 degrees below the coldest time of the year. That's significant. And was it 7 days we've gone without hitting 20 degrees? The record is 13. And so we'll add on another day, but we're not going to set a record. We'll make it into the 20s, I think, by Sunday. So we'll probably get to 9. The high temperature tomorrow is going to be right around 18, I think. So, and we haven't had a felt freezing in over 12 days. Let's turn the page to snow. Very impressive 2 weeks, 13 out of 14 days. We've had measurable snow. That is, that's added up over 30 inches in a 2 week span.
Is that a record at all for just?
No, it's not. But it's. I mean, I guess I can't say that for sure, but I'm sure we've had. I remember back in December of 2000, I believe it was, and we had almost 60 inches in the month of December. So
I was a sophomore in high school.
Be thankful that it's not that bad.
I feel like I do remember that.
11 inches. Yeah.
Because at the time, so I went to Portage Northern High School, and at the time, they've done a lot of renovations there. But at the time, the igloo, which was the gym, was not connected to the main building, so you had to walk outside to get there. And nobody,
And it was an igloo, probably.
it was
man-made.
And silly high
remember that.
schoolers are not wearing the right appropriate cold weather gear, so you're walking out there in your sandals and whatever.
I don't know. I don't get it. The school bus drops off the kids in my neighborhood. The other day, I took the dog for a walk. I was in my full gear, had snow pants on. I took her to the park. And I'm coming home, and I see my neighbor kid across the street coming home with just a long sleeve shirt on. No hat.
No coat.
Yeah.
No gloves. I mean, what are you doing? Is
They're in
that
high
like
school.
a cool thing or something? I just
Their
don't.
bodies run hot, I guess. I don't know.
It's
Did you
the
dress appropriately in high
Dumbest
school?
thing, I swear to you. I'm like, what happens if you like you're riding in the car and you have these sub-zero wind chills and your car breaks down.
Get stuck.
Did you dress appropriately in high school?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Absolutely. I did.
I obviously didn't.
That's why I don't understand.
I did too.
It just
You
makes-
were walking to school in New York City, though. Or no, you weren't. You were at a boarding school.
I was, and it was cold there. Andover, Massachusetts. It's outside of Boston. It's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, it get pretty cold there
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah.
Same
I guess
same
I'm the
latitude as
only
us.
Idiot in the group here.
I just
all
I
right.
don't get
I'll own
it.
it.
You like to be cold and uncomfortable? Okay. Cool for you.
But you got to look cool at school, man.
Gotta look
well,
cool.
then
That's
take your
important.
jacket off and look cool. Then there's a lot of cool jackets out there. Anyway, I
didn't
digress.
have one, okay?
Okay, in terms of snow, look at Muskegon's just impressing me. 92 inches so far this season. We have all of February, all of March. You can even get snow in April. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Oh, gosh.
And they're already 5 inches above, or just about 5 inches above their average for an entire season. But all this adds up, and you know me, I love the snow. This adds up to what I think is going to be an awesome weekend to take advantage of the snow, whether it's on a snowmobile, skiing, cross country, snowshoeing, going out to lake. How about that? Wind's going to be nice and calm out there, or very, very light. The sun's going to be out, and I just love going to the lakeshore and checking out the ice this time of year, and it looks pretty impressive. Look at all that snow out there. Oof.
I need to get your perspective on something. March. How much snow do we generally get?
9 inches.
9 inches in March.
March is typically more often than not in Michigan.
You're going to be okay.
I'm looking ahead. I've written February off.
You're in yeah.
And here's where I am. I'm thinking in my mind 4 weeks of winter left.
Why?
February.
Why are you
Nope.
thinking that?
I know.
No
I know.
way.
I know, and I'm wrong.
No way. March is usually a winter month in Michigan more often than not. March is one of those months that just it's schizophrenic. It just teases you.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to throw in a 70-degree day in there. Then here comes 6 inches of snow a day later. I've seen that.
So change from 4 to 8 weeks.
You got to get your
Yeah.
mind right, George.
Mine right, 8 weeks.
I shouldn't say this for anybody who has like a birthday in March, but if there's one month you could take out of the calendar, I would take March out.
My husband has a birthday
I do
in
not
March.
like March. Okay, well, beautiful morning out there. We have the sunshine, and you can. I am surprised we don't have any ice shanties out there on Reed's Lake. And here's what I was talking about earlier. Notice how in Grand Rapids it was clear sky, but it's taken a lot longer for those clouds to depart Kalamazoo. Still kind of hanging around there. That's why Kalamazoo isn't quite as cold. So neat to see the snow bands over on the other side of the lake. Let Milwaukee and Chicago have their fun with the snow. Speaking of snow, notice that area of low pressure really not generating much at the present times, right? Just north of New Orleans. That one's going to peel up the East Coast and dump some pretty decent snow. I was looking at a forecast and around the Atlanta area, just east of Atlanta. What city was it? Oh, suffering succotash.
East of Atlanta.
There's a forecast.
Is it a city that we would know? Or
Yeah,
is it
it is. I'm just brain farting. Anyway, they have 6 inches of snow, a half a foot of snow in their forecast, and we don't have anything. You got to love that when George has snow,
Decatur,
not us.
Lawrenceville, Duluth,
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Kirkwood.
Kirkwood. There's a Kirkwood.
There's a Kirkwood.
Really? Must be a cool town.
Is it like a big city? Athens?
Gainesville. Gainesville? No,
Gainesville's
that's
Florida.
Florida.
Florida,
It
right?
starts with a G, I think. Though.
Augusta?
No, whatever. Who cares?
All right, Greenville? That's
We'll
not-
go with that.
That's
That's South
Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Greenville,
in
North.
North
There's
Carolina.
both, but
Yeah, that's true, both.
This
Anyway,
one
they're
I'm
going to
looking
get
at.
snow or not. That's the point I was trying to make.
The G city.
so I can stop looking up cities.
Yeah,
Okay.
I appreciate it.
The
Got my
Google
back.
is very handy.
Anyway, we have a Futurecast showing. I do expect a little bit of snow this evening and overnight, but very little, kind of coming on shore. That peels away, opening up the door to more sunshine for Saturday. I'm going to mostly sunny, and there's that storm that's going to hit some town east of Atlanta. Starts
Some
with a G.
town.
8-day forecast. At least it's consistently warmer next week. I wouldn't call it warm, but considering where we've been, we'll
I'm
take
going
it.
with break in the cold.
Oh, I like it. Break in the cold.
Break in the cold. That
Monday,
sounds good.
cold front moves through, little fanfare, just some light snow with it. Friday, we could see more significant system, but nothing. I don't see any major storms. And maybe after Friday we may hit 30. I don't know. It's just remarkable how long we've gone without
It
any.
is, yeah.
And February, at least the second week of February, looks colder than average too. So George, yeah, you
Time to
and your
book that Florida trip.
I would, man, because look, it's gonna be dry down there during that time frame.
You going to Florida?
I've got friends in Tampa and Miami, so I could probably work something out, and maybe I should.
Maybe your next
Farther
trip.
south, better.
Yeah.
Better, Miami.
Yeah.
Miami, that's a good spot.
Highly recommend it.
Thank you, Matt.
Does the body good and the mind
Yeah,
good. And it helps you reset.
Maybe plan it for early March.
plan it for tomorrow. Tomorrow.
The entire month of
6 day
Just all of
Monday.
March. Where's George? It's March. He's in Florida.
He's in Florida. I can do this job remotely, can I?
Some people have done that,
Yeah.
but I don't know how well it would work for us, George.
We did it during COVID.
We like you here.
I'm going to be here.
Matt, have a great weekend.
Yes.
Thanks, you
Any
too.
big plans?
Huh?
Any big plans this weekend? Snowmobiling?
No, that's the following week.
Okay,
A
2
big
weeks.
snowmobile.
The ice
No.
bridge,
Just chilling.
All right.
Just chilling.
literally and figuratively.
Yep, you got it.
Enjoy your tea.
Thank you. Our coffee breaker at home broke.
Oh, no.
So we're on the search for a new one. So tea it is.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See.
The good news today, too, with not having those wind chills -20, schools are in session. And
Right.
that's great because a lot of them are at the maximum.
A couple closed for minor issues, other reasons.
Yeah, just
than the
one
cold.
building in certain districts because of like no heat or a broken pipe.
Yeah.
But Cameron James did talk to state officials about what schools have to consider as they get to that maximum.
Yeah, Teresa and George, school districts across West Michigan in a similar boat to us all, just trying to make it through the week without taking any days off. And many districts reaching the threshold of 6 days off already. That's the number of days that are allotted for the entire school year. In reaching out to the State Department of Education, they said that schools can apply for a waiver requesting an additional 3 days off. So far, only 3 school districts in the entire state have requested that waiver. Those 3 schools being Southwest Academy in Flint, Pontiac Schools, and Joy Prep Academy in Detroit. Now here in West Michigan, earlier this week, we saw both Grand Haven and Coopersville say that they've begun the process of applying for those waivers. A spokesperson at the State Department of Education did say that many schools will wait to make the appeal for extra days until the late spring. These all have to be approved by the state superintendent. Now, the state requires all districts to offer at least 1,098 hours of instruction each school year. They also must provide a minimum of 180 days of instruction. Now, if a district loses more than what's allowed, they do have to make up that time in order to receive the full state aid and school funds. So if schools have gone over those allotted snow days, instead of asking for additional days, some will choose to add additional minutes onto the end of each school day in order to make up for that time requirement. Now, fortunately, here in West Michigan, our school closing guru Blake Harms predicting a much more mild week next week. So hopefully those schools will not have to dip in to any additional days off. For now, for Daybreak Plus, I'm Cameron James, News 8.
We appreciate Cam getting that information because we're tracking that with all these schools that if they're not into the 7-day, they're already at 6.
Yes.
So,
And who knows, we might have to start tacking out a little time on the end of school days
haven't even got to February
or
yet.
extending the school year a few days. We'll see.
We do have a lot of stories to get to coming up.
Lots of
As
news.
we get to the rundown, stay with us. We'll be right back. And we're back to Daybreak Plus as we run down the stories we're following today here at WOTV 8, including local participation in this national strike or day of action to show resistance to ICE actions in Minneapolis.
It's growing on social media. A lot of local businesses are participating in this as sort of a day of action.
That includes Woosaw, a business near downtown Grand Rapids. They're a smaller business, but we talked to the owners about how even though they're a small business, they feel like this is impactful because when you all work together, you can still have a bigger impact.
We just feel like everybody needs to be paying attention. We want to do our part in showing what we stand up for.
We need to be done shaming people about doing it the right way. Show up how you're able. Like, that's how your community needs you right now.
It's not just businesses. We know there are certain neighborhoods, areas where people are planning to gather today as part of this day of action. There's an East Grand Rapids group planning a demonstration or to get together around 4:30 this afternoon, among others.
There was a protest at Western Michigan University, so there's a lot of activities surrounding this.
And as it relates to ICE, our lawmakers, state lawmakers in Michigan, in Lansing, yesterday, senators had a hearing about 3 ICE bills that they're talking about. And it has to do with what they want to allow ICE agents to do in Michigan or not.
Right, they want to limit some of their activities in Michigan. One of the things they want to do is prohibit ICE officers from wearing masks and also conducting operations in schools and hospitals.
So this meeting got pretty intense.
Yes.
As Democrats and Republicans argued about what was happening. Here's part of the meeting that there was some arguing happening.
No state law, city ordinance, or local policy can override federal law. So this is kind of like an exercise in futility here because all this is illegal, what we're doing.
The federal government cannot commandeer state resources or compel state officers to enforce federal law. SB 509 simply declines voluntary cooperation.
Now, they didn't vote on anything yesterday. They plan to hold another meeting soon about this. We have an update for you this morning after this man was in court for arraignment on charges he killed his fiancée and her 2 teenage sons in Grand Rapids. That happened on Tuesday this week.
Charles Broomfield, he had made up a story that there were 2 intruders who came in and shot them. Police quickly figured out that that was not true and charged him with the murders in this case.
Yeah, as this was unfolding and they said they had a person of interest, there were questions about, is the neighborhood safe? Is there any reason to be concerned? Well, they had arrested him very quickly, but hadn't asked for these specific charges yet. So now we have a lot more information about what police think happened. And there's been a lot of reaction to this case. This is a domestic violence situation, according to what police are saying. So that now there's a lot more conversations happening about, well, what can we do to prevent domestic violence cases like this?
And a lot of groups are stepping up to take action.
The epidemic of violence is heavy, and yet it doesn't have to be the end of the story. We have resources and people in this community. When we stay connected to each other and we believe survivors, we can have different outcomes.
So Safe Haven Ministries is part of some of the groups working with the YWCA and Grand Rapids Police. They started this task force in December to give officers better training when they're answering domestic violence calls. And what they've seen is a serious risk of injury. In every day, they've had at least one case where they have some concern about what's happening in a house.
And they now will have a sort of a danger assessment at each visit to help them on these kinds of domestic calls.
We're going to switch gears here now because this has been an exciting week for TV for Grand Rapids. There's a family from here that their episodes of Family Feud have been airing.
Yes, and they're doing well.
They're doing really well. Listen to this clip from one of the episodes.
Worst time, you gonna take hands off your hip? Sorry. It's just not a good game show posture. You know, you want to like you're having fun. Put your hands on the thing and act like you're ready to play.
I'm ready.
Old, you know. Come on.
So yeah, Steve Harvey having a lot of fun with this family.
The Nebling family.
The Nebling family. now we talked to them. We got to actually chat with them live on Daybreak this morning, and one of the siblings said that he was telling her, keep standing like this, because he thought it was so funny that she was standing like that. And they tape for an hour, and then they boil it down into this 15-minute episode.
And they were saying that the first audition for the show was actually 3 years ago. The process to actually make it onto the air, onto TV, is a long one.
Yeah.
Being there and experiencing it is one thing, but watching yourself, it's like you totally forgot what happened because it just all happened so fast. And then watching it back, you're like, oh my gosh, this is insane.
Yeah, you forget so many of the questions that are even asked. You're like, oh, I remember that question.
It all comes back.
So they're having a lot of fun watching this. The episodes, again, were taped a year ago, 2 years after the audition. And now, 3 years after the audition, we actually get to see them on TV. So
TV.
They've beaten every family this week. We get to find out today if they make it a full
number 5, right?
Streak.
They're going for a sweep.
A sweep. Thank you. Why couldn't I think of that? We're going to get right into celebrity birthdays.
Okay, let's do it. What do we have here?
Well, we're going to start with Batman.
Oh, yes. Christian Bale, 52.
52 years old today.
I forgot all about Batman.
How can you forget about Batman?
And you know what?
What?
Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in The Fighter. I didn't remember that.
That's right. So he's had some other nominations, I think.
Yeah, he's had American Psycho, American Hustle. He's had some good movies.
Also today, Olivia Colman is also 52.
Best Actress, Queen Anne.
Was that a nomination, or she actually won
She
for that?
won,
Okay.
and I can't read my writing which year it was, but she won Best Actress. Also in a Netflix series as well, The Crown.
The Crown.
Yeah.
She just loves playing royalty.
Mhm.
Here's some music royalty for you.
That's right. Phil, nice segue. Phil Collins, lead singer Genesis, and of course a great solo career.
Big birthday today, 75.
One More Night.
Let's throw it back to the 70s, sort of.
Yeah, that 70s show.
Wilmer Valderrama. Did I say that
46,
right?
yeah.
Okay. And we're going to get you some local tie-ins.
Oh,
here.
yeah, this is my favorite of the day.
We forgot about Jalen.
How can you forget about Jalen Rose, from Detroit, University of Michigan, Fab Five, NBA star for many years, and an ESPN analyst.
I came in this morning and sat down, and George said, we forgot about Jalen Rose. He was very excited. I said, this is too much energy for this early in the morning.
First thing I said at 4 o'clock in the morning was, we forgot about Jalen.
Can't forget about Jalen.
No.
You know what?
And now we haven't forgotten about him.
No, and there's another connection here, because on this day in Michigan history, in 1955, the future head coach of the MSU basketball team, Tom Izzo, was born.
That is a
and would
great
eventually
day.
coach.
And the winningest coach, obviously, in their history, and
still
a Hall
there.
of Famer, and still rolling along. And
Still there.
big game tonight, Michigan State.
We'll remind you of that
talk
before
about that
this
in a
show
minute.
is done.
Yeah.
1933, one more tidbit for on this day in Michigan history. Lone Ranger debuted on Detroit radio. Lone Ranger in Tonto.
It had a 20-plus year run, went until 1954.
Which is, I mean, most TV shows don't last that
Right.
long. That's pretty great.
Lone Ranger on radio.
We want to get you ready for the weekend real quick.
Okay. Miranda, take it away.
It's been a long week, and if you are ready to get out and hit the road and have some fun together as a family, my top pick, head to the 28th Annual Michigan International Auto Show, taking place at DeVos Place in downtown Grand Rapids. See incredible vehicles, plus special surprises just for the kids. It's also the final weekend for the American Girl exhibit at the Holland Museum. This is such a cool collection of American Girl dolls to explore and check out. Plus, they have great hands-on activities. And this weekend, the West Michigan Symphony is hosting their Superhero Symphony. They're inviting families to grab a cape and come on out and listen to some of their favorite superhero movie themes and so much more. And the Grand Rapids Rise girls volleyball team has a big home game on Sunday at 4 p.m. at Van Andel Arena. Let's cheer on the Grand Rapids Rise. If you're looking for more ideas for free and affordable fun, we have a complete list at WOTV.com. Make it an amazing weekend where you live.
She always has great ideas.
Yes. Great stuff.
Last word. We got 2 last words.
Okay, what's the first one?
Have you kept your New Year's resolutions? We put this poll out this week on Daybreak. I don't know if, apparently nobody made one.
I didn't make one either, so I'm in that camp.
And those who did, most have kept it, although I feel that those who didn't keep it just didn't answer the poll. Because who wants to answer a poll where you have to call yourself out for not?
When we checked yesterday, it was at 0%. It's up to 8% now. Okay,
yeah.
so people are admitting they've dropped it.
Just fewer people are making them.
Yeah.
Because just try to be good all year, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, our last word is about the game tonight.
Big game tonight.
Battle at the Breslin.
For the top of the Big Ten standings.
Tonight
They're both
at
having
8.
good seasons.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Going to be an exciting game.
I think I'll watch that tonight.
We'll make March Madness a little more exciting.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with us all week here on Daybreak Plus.
Have a great weekend. 20s this weekend.
Woohoo! Moving on up.